League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready, go!
Richardson to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 6.
Trap 60. Get it.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Huh.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
19 Lions. Let's go.
The motion man is Raymond. Richardson operating from the pistol. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A second down throw for Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He is going to have a Colts first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. His kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Vegas.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
On first down, it's Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the Raiders have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A first down on a gain of 11. Now it is 1st and goal. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. from the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go. Three. Check, Panther. Hurt. Set, go.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm.
And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Colts will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 38 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And this will be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on second down, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. To the left side, he's got Njoku.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
Powering forward, he's in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. He'll drop to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 5.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. the air now on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one complete right side.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. He'll return it from the 11. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time...
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll go again with Robinson. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
3rd down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down and 3. On play action, Richardson. He's going to let this one go for Raymond.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Richardson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Third and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll come on to kick for the fifth time here tonight. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The motion man is Raymond. Richardson operating from the pistol. There's that man again. Another catch. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Richardson going to look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Go.
Now, faking the give. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a...
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Indy. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, back by the quarterback. Let's see. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll look to throw again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. Man. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, But then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal.
Dragon 60. Go.
That's hauled in at the 2. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing, Richardson to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Colts. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Colts tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Shaq.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Reichard now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They run over center with Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So it's a win for the Colts. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance. And it culminates